What's wrong, McFly? Chicken?
Mr. Pop.
Hello USC PhD candidates. My name is Rob Steffler and I am the Dean of Studies at Glasshouse Christian College. I'm also the founder of a program called the DeLorean Project, which is a program we run in Year 10 for our entire cohort of 90 students each year. And I'd like to just take the opportunity to thank you firstly for showing interest in the application that you've seen on the USC DeLorean Partnership. And I'd just like to give you a bit of information about that if I could. So the DeLorean Project is going into its 4th year, and really when you summarize the vision of the program, it comes down to 3 things for students. We challenge our students to find a passion or interest area to work in, to find a team to work with, and to find a genuine problem to solve. So as far as the passion and interest area, we know that some kids are really interested in research, and that research can look very different depending on what the area of study is. So we've had PhD candidates in science, we've had PhD candidates in communication, we've had PhD candidates in creative writing, and it's looked very different. But what we do know is that when we match a DeLorean student to a PhD candidate, it's done on the basis of passion and interest. So far to date, we've worked with 15 USC PhD candidates over the last 3 years, and we've seen 17 DeLorean students through the USC program. The other 80 students in the cohort work on projects back at our GCC campus in Beerwah. So I wanted to take the opportunity to talk to you specifically about why you might be interested in applying for the position of being a mentor in our DeLorean Project USC partnership. And I want to introduce to you 3 PhD students that have been working on this project in 2018, and we just were able to catch up with them at the end of 2018 to get their perspective on this program. And my colleague and one of our DeLorean Project facilitators, Tanya Cullen, got the chance to ask them some questions that we think you'd be interested in when deciding whether this sort of program would be right for you to participate in. So have a listen to 3 of our PhD candidate mentors from 2018.
Rachel, aside from a research grant for your project, why would you recommend to mentor a GCC student for their DeLorean project?
So the greatest thing I took away from it was the opportunity to practice my research supervision skills. So as someone that wants to go further in academia and one day have my own research students, it was a great opportunity to practice that mentor-mentee relationship with a younger student who was interested in my research.
I think stepping in as a mentor has really solidified for me how much I know coming through my journey as a student also. It really solidifies how exciting my project can be, because as a PhD student you get locked down learning your own thing for so long, and then having someone new step in and show enthusiasm and excitement and ask a lot of questions, it's really highlighted to me that what I'm doing is a valid project and it's exciting, and it kind of reignited that spark for me.
For myself, it was a great opportunity to learn the mentoring side of things. It being in pure science research, after my PhD I'll be having to take on students myself, and it's good to get the experience of being able to mentor someone in the area that I'm learning myself and get that experience. So it's really helpful.
And what would you say was the greatest highlight from the year?
Just watching Paige grow was really exciting, but she was really impressive with the way she developed over the year and came out of her shell and was able to present. And when she first started, she was very shy and kind of held back a lot, and she opened up and got more confident with herself, which is really nice to see.
Seeing all of the students, not just my own, increase in their confidence and skills over the year. And then in particular with my own students, seeing their understanding of my somewhat obscure research topic gain over the year.
The greatest highlight for my personal project was when my student discovered something new and novel, and and together we could share that with not only my research group internally at the uni, but with international collaborators and professionals in the field. So that was a really exciting moment.
And what was the greatest challenge?
The greatest challenge being a mentor to a 15-year-old is communicating and essentially mentoring a young person on how to be grown up and mature in an environment full of young adults, but at the same time trying to also harvest that young, enthusiastic, childlike kind of behaviour. So it was a real reminder of what it's like to be 15. So, yeah.
Communicating with a Year 10 student, it was really difficult to iron out the kinks of our different communication styles, and because it was just the two of us communicating, that was probably our biggest challenge.
Thank you.
The greatest challenge was holding back a little bit and trying to let her come out of her shell herself and not just kind of teaching at Page. It was better to, she learned better through absorption and being just part of it, even if it was just for the one day. I thought that was a much better way to teach than just teaching people straight word for word. That's what you have to do.
Right, any other parting comments?
That was a really good experience and everyone should do it.
Thank you.
So I hope that was really valuable information for you from the mouths of some of our 2018 USC PhD candidate mentors, and I really look forward to reading your application. I hope you have a wonderful day.